Hello and welcome back to Spoken Essays. I'm Harshivora and you're watching the live video where I figure out how to code. Now in the previous video there were some glitches and I wasn't live for 4 hours, but I was live for only an hour or so. So I don't know what happened, but it got stuck or yeah, something happened. So I'm going to continue the live video from now. Okay. So let's begin. I'll share my screen with you and my face is here. Very good. Now this is where we were the last time, so let's continue from here itself. Now 51% was done. Let's continue. Now this server didn't stop, so there's still hope for me. If there are still problems, then I'll do a soft reset and continue with the project anyway. Now I'll just do this to connect back to the server. Cool. So this works. Right. Now what are we to do? So in the PSQL prompt, set all the bikes availability back to true. So now we're going to set the only thing, the only bikes whose availability is false is of BMX bikes. So I'll change their availability. For that I'll refer to one of the previous commands. Now, oh sorry, I made a mistake. I'll scroll up and you know what, I'll remove these and change the type to BMX quotes. So update bikes set available equals true where type is BMX. That will get us what we're looking for and we can continue. Now as soon as I went to the next step, this file did not get deleted, so that's a good sign. My database did not get deleted at all, so I think I'm good to go. This thing still does not, I don't know if it does send that to source control or not, so I'm going to ignore it. If there are any problems at the end of the at the end of this tutorial, then I'm going to ignore it because I don't know whether this thing code ally is working correctly or not. Yeah. Okay. Now what else does this say? In your script add an else for when a bike is available. So we go to this, that bike is not available. I think we are supposed to add an else after this statement ends. So else ends right here. Yeah, exactly, it ends right here, else fi. If, I think, yeah, the if statement ends here. Got it. Cool. So now I will write an else here. Okay. And an else when the bike is available. Now we are supposed to add these comments, so instead of writing it down, I'll go to get hints. Yeah, if then else. Yeah, I understand. I'm supposed to add an else to this availability if it's available. Got it. The else area should look like this. Thank you for that. Paste, and shift tab, that should do it. If not, then I'll reset this and I'll go about it once again so that this file gets edited and I can see the real the reset version of it. Now I'll close this and open this bike shop file here. Much better. The code looks so much better now. Okay. Now I'll go a few steps above to understand where I'm supposed to add that else statement. Much better, isn't it? Right. Run the script and go to main. Remove the line where you print. Yeah, if in the if condition you just added, that bike option is not available. Very good. In the if condition, in your script add an else for when a bike is available. So I think else should be here then, in it. If not available and if available. If input is not a number, then you send it to main menu. If it is an input number, then you check for its availability. If it is available, then you send it to, okay, I'm supposed to add an else statement, so else would be inside this if, correct. Okay, so I'll write else here, and then I'll put those 4 comments. So comment number 1, comment number 2, comment number 3, and comment number 4. Cool. Let's add, there are only 3 comments. Very good. Let me remove one. If a customer doesn't exist, paste. Get new customer name, paste. Insert new customer, paste. Very well. I think I should pass that now. Okay, I don't. So let's get a hint. Here's an example. Yeah, make sure the comments are in the same order. And if else statement looks like this, that's correct. The else should look like this. The whole if should look like this. I get it. Yeah, that's exactly what I wrote. Are there any problems? If bike is not available, if bike availability is empty, then you simply say that bike is not available. Otherwise, which is else, you do this. Maybe the indentation is not correct. I'll give, oh, there are 4 oh, wait, get customer info, if customer, okay, so I did not paste that comment. Makes sense. So I'll add that comment as well. This was already commented. Tabs, I'll tab it, so yeah. And F5 will be, I'll press enter once more so it gets enough space. I'll put a space for these 2. Cool. Next, yeah, as the customer comments say, okay, you need to get the customer info and find out if they are an existing customer. Below the get customer info comment, print what's your number with a new line in front of it. Makes sense. So let's look for an echo statement with a new line, and I can print it here. Very good. It also printed the line anyway. What do you want? So what's your phone number is the question. What's your phone number? What's your phone number? That is correct, with a new line in front of it. We did. Below the line you just printed, we write a read input that will store whatever we enter in a variable called phone number. Next, with the customer's phone number you can get the name. Yeah, below where you get the phone number, create a customer name variable. Okay, mer name variable that gets the customer's name from the database using the phone number. Oh, I see. That is cool. Okay, so I'll use this prompt, and of course I need to practice. I don't know what to select, so select what? Customer name. So what is the data we have on customers? So I'll write /d lowercase customers. /d customers tells me we have three columns: customer ID, phone, and name. So we're going to check that by the phone number. So okay, very good. So I'll zoom in again for readability. So select name from customers where number NUMBER equals the variable called phone number. Nothing else. That's it. You should correctly create a customer name variable. Customer underscore name equals. Am I not? Query the database to set the customer variable. Customer name equals PSQL, and then select name from customers where number is. Okay. Oh, it's not number, it's phone. My bad. Phone is this. Cool. Do I pass the test? No. select from and where keywords. I did. You only want the name column from the customers table. Yes. Phone equals phone number. That's exactly what I did. The query should look like this. Select name from customers, CUSTOMERS, where phone equals. Okay, so it's supposed to be wrapped in double quotes, a single quotes. Do I pass the test now? Yes, I do. Okay. If the customer is in the database with the phone number used, the variable will be set to the name. If not, it will be empty. Add an if condition below the if customer doesn't exist. This line. Comments that check if the variable is empty. Pretty easy to do now that we know some cool tricks. If the customer name is empty, then you do this and F5. Then what? We keep it empty for now. Place the next two comments in the then area. Okay, so I'll place both the comments inside the then area. Cool. Next, I'll also give it a space here and remove the space from here. One more space. Cool. Next, if the customer isn't in the database, you need to get their name so you can add them. Below the get new customer name comment, print what's your name. So echo with a new line. So if it's a new line, I'll copy this line and instead paste it here. What's your name? So I can write name here. Makes sense? Next. Below the question you just printed, read input into a variable named customer name. That is very cool. That is very cool. That is very cool. Indeed very cool. Why are we not entering the phone number yet? Will it be done at the end? Perhaps. Yeah, probably. Most probably. Okay. What's your name? Cool. So now we store the customer name. Okay, read input into a variable. So read customer name. Next, you have the two pieces of information you need. Just a second. Okay. Take my breath away. Ding 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 ding. Just a second, something has come up and I will put it down. Very well. Take my breath away. Pretty cool. Right. You have the two pieces of information you need. Below the insert new customer comment, create an insert customer result. Cool. In here I see. So insert customer result equals, it inserts the customer into the database. Pretty cool. Easy to do. I'll copy this prompt and I'll change it completely. Select into, so insert, my bad, insert into, where am I supposed to enter that? In customers. Insert into customers values. Actually only two values will be added, so I'll leave all of this. Go away. My bad, I can reuse that phone number variable. Right, comma space and whatever the name is. So here I write name and what is it? phone. So name and phone. The first will be the phone variable. I'll reuse, I will mention it here in single quotes, a dollar sign to understand that it is in fact a. Yep, we pass. Cool. That is the prompt that they were expecting, and I gave it. Run your script to go to the rent menu. So I'll run the script here. Let's run it. Okay, the first thing, how may I help you? First, we'll rent a bike. So run your script and go to the menu, pick a bike to rent. So pick a bike to rent. Which pick? I'll pick the second one. Very good. Pick a bike to rent, then enter 555 when it asks for a number. Very cool. What's your number? 555-5555. When it asks for your phone number, and me when it asks for your name. Cool. Done. I think it was entered. That should have added a new customer to the database in the PSQL form. Prompt view all the data in customers. So select. I've already written that, haven't I? I have not, but I shall do it anyway. Select, come on. Select everything from customer semicolon. As you can see here, now we have 555 me. Cool. Excellent. View all the data in the rentals table. Perhaps. What perhaps? We are going to view all the data anyway. There won't be any entry in rentals table, but we do it anyway. Perhaps to remind ourselves what the column names are. So you still need to add the rental to the rentals table when a bike is picked up. That's correct. View all the data in the bikes table. Again. Select everything from bikes. Cool. So when someone selects the bike, someone enters the number of the bike, they will be taken off from here, and an entry will be made in that register. Where is it? Customers. Hello. It will be an entry will be made, should be made in that register. Anyway, it's not here, but that's okay. And set the available column. Did I miss a step? Where did they want me to add this? Below the end of the if statement that inserts a new customer, add 5 more comments. What? Add the rentals, yeah. Exactly. I did view all the data of rentals. So where is that line? It's not here. Fine. So select everything from rentals. Right. Now that I see it, okay. View all the data and set the available column to false for the bike rented. Now where is the variable that we use? There will be a read command, read phone number. It's command F, read. What is the name of the variable? Read customer name, read main menu selection, read bike ID bar, type size, no, that's an echo anyway. Bike ID to rent, yes. Which one would you like to rent? Yeah, I'm going to use that variable, and here we'll write another one. What will the variable's name be? Am I supposed to do this in the PSQL prompt or in the file? I don't know. Let's get a hint. I know how to put a comment. I did insert customer result. The only thing I'm supposed to do is add these comments. Okay, much easier to understand now. After the customer name, if statement ends right here, let me remove that line. Right, I'm supposed to add 4 comments like this. I'll give each of them some space. Yep, take my breath away. And I'll also reset this file to see how they chose to give this file a format. Now this doesn't change the file automatically, so instead I'll open it here again. Oh, come on, not this way. Yes, better. Right. And it's the same way, it has been formatted the same way I did it, so I'm happy. Okay, you're getting close to done with the rent functionality. To add a rental to the database, you need the customer ID. I do, yeah. So below the get customer ID comment, create a customer ID. So customer ID variable that gets the customer ID using the phone number. Got it. We'll use one of these prompts. To get something we use select. So I'll use the select prompt query, not the prompt, select query. Select what? Customer ID. ID from customers where what? Okay, that's it. Yeah, exactly it. Cool. Now that you have the bike ID and customer ID, you can add the rental to the database. Below the insert bike rental. Yeah. Create. I'll use U for advantage. What am I to do? Insert rental result. Ouch, come on. Rental result. Insert into. So what are we supposed to do to the rental database, right? So insert into rent. Come on. Rentals. What ID will be added automatically? Customer ID shall be added by ourselves. Bike ID will also be taken. So where's that bike ID value? Where is that? Oh, come on. Okay, but you know what, first bike ID, date rented will be now, date returned I don't know. I'll need an answer for that. View the rentals table by entering in the to see what the columns are. Insert into rentals column 1. I understand how to add that, but I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to add. We're not supposed to add date returned yet. I think so, yeah. We won't be able to add it anyway. So I suppose we're only supposed to add customer ID and bike ID. This is a serial, so no. We are supposed to enter this and enter this. Customer ID will be the customer ID got from this. That's correct. The bike ID will already be there. Date rented. Will be now. So yeah, the only values we're going to add are these two. Okay. Having said that, let's change these values. So first here, and the bike ID. What's the bike ID again? Which one stores the bike ID? Insert. No, I think we have a bike ID, bike availability. If not available, bike select bike ID to rent. Yeah, that's the variable I'm looking for. So scroll down, insert into rentals. This is where I'll enter the bike rental ID. That is bike ID to rent. Now I should pass this test. Yep, I did. Cool. That should add the rental to the database. The last thing to do is set available to false for the bike. Yes, that is true. Which is here. Set available to false. Yeah, for the bike. Below the setup, create a set to false result variable that does that. Nice. I'll use this line again. Well, I'm actually going to update that data, aren't I? So I can reuse that update prompt. Where is update? What? Update isn't here? Ouch. Fine. I'll type it down. Set abin to false result equals PSQL. Now inside this we are going to update the data, so I'll use the update keyword. Update what? Update the table. Which one? Bikes. Update bikes. Now how does the syntax work? I'll need a update data in post update keyword set. Okay, so update and set. Yeah, so update set, lowercase, uppercase, update bikes and set. Yep, that's exactly how you do it. Update set where this is this. Very cool. So update bikes, set what? Away, lowercase, available equals false, where, so I'll use that condition where what? Update bikes set available to, so we'll set the availability to false, making it unavailable. Pretty cool, pretty easy. Where what? Where bike, is it bike? What is the name of the column? I'll need it to query it so that I can see it. Select everything from bikes. Right, the type, no, we have the bike ID, that is correct. So where bike ID is this. Pretty cool. Yep, and we pass it as you can see here. Very nice. Abhi next पे जाएंगे. What is it? Run the script and go to the rent menu. Well, sure. So we are in the rent menu. I'll press Command L. Oh, I can't do that. Command C, cancel, and now I'll run the file. Right. So what am I to do? Go to the rent menu. I'll press 1 and enter. Cool. Now we are in the rent menu and we can see what bikes we have available. Right. Pick the first bike on the list. So number 1, and enter 555 when it asks for a phone number again. So 1. What's your phone number? 555-5555. When it asks for that number, should already be in the database, so it won't ask for a name or insert a customer. That is correct. That is nice. It will wait for a second and the database has been edited. In the PSQL prompt, view all the data in the rentals table. There should be a new rental. So in the prompt here, I'll also check the bikes, and now I'll see that this mountain bike of bike ID number 1 is not available anymore. And what are we to do? We are supposed to check rentals. So rentals table, we'll see there has been an entry of a bike with the ID 1 entered here. And who's the customer? The customer number 1. Now we won't add date returned yet because that is a different function entirely. Here is that option, return a bike. Pretty similar to how a phone call from customer support works. When you try to contact customer support and it says press 1 to do this, press 4 to do this, press 5 to do this, press 1 to speak to our this executive, grievance executive, etc, etc. Similar to this, but yeah, this is quite simple. I say it's simple, but it's difficult for me too to understand and work on everything, but you get it. Yeah. The rental was added and the date rented was filled in automatically. Next, view all the data in the bikes table. Order the results by bike ID. Alright, okay. Yeah, okay. Where am I supposed to do this? The rental was added to the date rented and was filled in automatically. Next, okay, so we are still in PSQL. क्या चाहिए? View all the data in the bikes table. I have already done that, but I'll do it anyway. Order the results by bike ID. Now this is not ordered by bike ID, so I'll do that instead. So here order by bike ID. So the number 1 will stay on top, and you can see it's still F, which means this table is this bike is now not available. Why? Because someone else, the customer number 1, customer with the ID number 1, has not returned the bike yet. Now what does it mean to return a bike? To return a bike means to make an entry here. Now of course you also have to physically return the bike, but you get it. According to the system, returning a bike means to make an entry here in the software. Cool. The available column was set to false for the bike you rented. The last thing to do is give a nice message about the rental. Yes, your rental was selected, your entry was noted, maybe something like that. Okay, so what are we to do? The last thing to do is give a nice message about the rental. Yep, below the get bike info comment, which is this, create a bike info variable. So bike info variable, so equals to, that gets the size and type in that order of the bike rented. Okay, very cool. So I'll use one of the select prompts from this and I'll paste it here and make the appropriate changes. Now what do they want? They want size and type in that order. So size, that is not the correct spelling of size, size and type from bikes where what? Bike ID is, I'll reuse this bike ID variable. That's what we want, don't ya? Bike ID to rent. That should get us across. Yep, cool. Below the variable you just created, use echo to print it. So below this, above the comment, echo, I suppose. Okay, we're only printing the variable, so let's print it. Yes, we pass. Run the script again and go to the rent menu. Gladly go to the rent menu, 1 for the rent menu, and what? Now we can see here that the bike number 1 is not available anymore. Very good. There should now be one less bike displayed. Yep, number 1 isn't here anymore. Pick the next bike on the list, so number 2, and rent it using the customer with phone number 555 again, so you can see the variable 555-5555. Correct, we pass, and it prints 28 mountain. So now we will edit this output, so we'll make it look prettier. It should have printed 28 mountain. It did. The message you want to print after someone rents a bike would have said, I have put you down for 28 mountain bike me. You need to format that variable for the message. The sed command can be used to replace characters and patterns in text. It looks like this. So I think I'm going to copy this line. In the terminal, enter echo said to practice. Fine. So first, before I copy and paste it here, we'll do this as in write this terminal command, terminal prompt. So 28, then a pipe, then mountain space pipe, wait, no pipe yet, quote close, then pipe again, then sed, then s slash space slash equals slash g, single quote ends again, and enter. Okay, maybe I made a mistake somewhere. Echo, then 28, then pipe, then mountain, then quote ends, then a pipe again, then sed space quote s slash, are there two spaces perhaps? Only one. Space slash equals slash g, single quotes. I did exactly asked in the terminal. I am in the terminal, right? Echo this, and it echoed this line, right? So all the spaces were changed to equal to sign. Yeah, I did enter, not the PSQL one. I did exactly what these guys asked. Maybe I should perhaps make a mistake again. I made a mistake, so I'll write ECHO single quote 28 space pipe space capital MOUNTAIN single quote space pipe SED space single quote S slash space slash equals G single quote. Yes. Okay, now it says unterminated S command. Okay. SED. Did I make a mistake somewhere? Maybe. I wouldn't know. I'm going to reset this, but it clearly needs an E expression. Extended. Yeah. It still does not. Unterminated S command. Okay, I'm going to reset this. Maybe there's a problem with this not being able to check. I have no clue. We can only find out once we do it. Take my breath away. Come on. Reset yet? Yup, reset it. Okay. Now I'll press this again. In the terminal, we are inside the terminal. I'll remove this E flag for now. This says what S slash then space slash equals to, oh, there should also be a slash here, my bad. Makes sense. So echo ECHO space 28 space pipe space mountain quote space pipe sed space single quote quote S slash space slash equals slash G, and now we pass it. Strange. The command you used piped a string, so it piped a string 28 mountain into the sed command. It replaced all the spaces with equals or the equal to sign with equal. Enter the same command but replace all the spaces with nothing. So here I'll remove the space and it says no regular expression, so I can't do that. The previous command, remove the equal to sign. Oh, my bad. Remove the equal to sign, keep nothing. Now it prints everything without any spaces. G is for global. Yeah, the G-regex flag stands for global. It will replace all instances or all instance of the pattern. I think instance plural, please. Instances. Yeah, all instances of the pattern. I don't know. I'm just guessing it. Anyway, in this case it replaced all the spaces. Enter the same command but without the flag. So it will, I know what it does. It will only do it once, not the next space basically. Cool. That time only the first instance of the pattern was replaced. Yep. The first space was removed. Yep. Enter the same command but replace the first instance of space pipe with nothing. Only the first instance, so that means I'm not going to use the G flag, global flag. So space and a pipe. Yes. Oh, the pipe comes later with nothing. Yes. Yep. So now the pipes were removed. Cool. Enter the same command but make the output look like how you want in the message. Now we're supposed to write this 28-inch mountain. So 28 mountain. So it will look for space pipe as in this. So we already have a space. We are only replacing space pipe and putting a double quote here. Yep, now it says 28 inches mountain. Back in your script, which is this, where you echo bike info. Oh yeah, pipe the output, so we use pipe and I will use sed. Pipe the output into a sed command that replaces pipe space with double quote, so the text will read size type 28 mountain would become 28 inches mountain, for instance. So what I can do is I can reuse this sed command here, sed query, and we pass. Run the script and rent another bike using the phone customer. So I'll call that script. Oh, I did. Okay, here now it says bike rental shop. How may I help you? Number 1, rent a bike. I would like to rent a bike. Yep, here are the bikes we have available. Very cool. Now rent another bike. Let's take number 3. The phone number will be 555-5555. Make sure the bike info printed looks like you want. Cool, it says 29 inches mountain. Now it is formatted for the message. Take that echo command and the part that formats it, put it in a subshell and set the output into a variable named bike info formatted. Here's an example. This makes sense. Am I supposed to edit this or take that echo command and the part that formats it, put it in a subshell? So put this entire thing in the subshell. Okay, a $sign and this equals that. Yes, that is exactly how I'm supposed to do. What I was supposed to do. Next, what you put in the subshell will be executed and the result of it will replace the subshell. In this case, the formatted bike info was printed when you ran the script before, so the bike info formatted variable will be set to that. Below the send to main menu comment, send users to the main menu with a message that would print. I have put you down for the 28 me. Okay, if me rented the 28 mountain bike. What? Okay, below the send to main menu, I think, yeah, makes sense. So we go here. Below the send to main menu comment, send users to the main menu with a message that would print. Okay, so I write echo nil line G, no new line. Okay, echo what? This line. So I'll put single quotes here. I don't need to put single quotes here. I'll paste that line and use variables instead. I've put you down for the bike info formatted, so I'll replace this text with this variable and me shall become the username, customer name. This is the select value. No. Customer name. Yes. $. Yep. That ought to do it. It did not. So I think I made a mistake. Use dynamic info for the bike info and the customer's name. I did. Am I not supposed to use bike info formatted? I am supposed to use bike info formatted and customer name. I literally used that, my friend. I have put you down for the got it. Acha. Still I do not pass. Add main menu. Oh, I'm supposed to call that as well. Does it say that? Send to main menu. I should have gathered from that myself. Main menu and this text. Now it will ask me to run the script. So use okay and rent the next bike on the list. 1 number 4. What's my phone number? 555-5555 as their phone number when you are done. So now it will say I have put you down for the 27 road bike. There's an extra space here. Why? I am not comfortable with that extra space being added. Perhaps you can use a single quote here. Control C please. Run this file again. 1 Ani 555-5555. It says in double single quotes me. So okay, that tells me that I must have I mistakenly added space me here when I was entering data. So yeah, what I can do about it is I will reset the files, the project, so that we can reset the database to look like there is no space. Okay, so I'll press here, rent a bike. You can see here number 5 is still available. 555-5555. Enter. It will enter that data and says okay, there is still some me space, so I don't know, there's some problem with that. So I'll reset this file again. I don't want any troubles. There's an extra space. Allah, I should have read that first. I'm sorry. My bad. Ouch. Right. There's an extra space around the customer's name. You can use sed again to fix that. Yes. In the terminal, enter echo single quotes space M. My bad. Capital M space E space this, to print ME with spaces around, to see if you can find out how. It printed, but you can only assume there's a space at the end. Yeah, we can never know if there is or there isn't. Place the last command in the subshell with quotes around it. So this is how you write a subshell. Yeah, subshell and echo the whole thing in the terminal. Echo the entire subshell, I suppose. Yep. And now me is me. I'm supposed to put double quotes up around it, so I'll put double quotes. Now there's a space. What? And there should be a dot as well. Yeah. Yep, you can see that a space is after ME. Now you can be certain there is a space at the end. Within the subshell of the last command, use a pipe and the sed command. Okay, within the subshell, so inside this we'll pipe it out, pipe the output. So sed command, then s//g perhaps. No, here's the sed replacement pattern you want. Sed /space, no, nothing, and single quotes. Yes. it didn't work. I mean, only the beginning was replaced, not this output. That removed only the first space it found. Change the previous command to replace all instances. So they are, I think they want me to memorize, so use the global flag to replace all the spaces. Now it says me. Pretty cool. It replaced all the spaces. You only had an extra space at the beginning of the customer name. Add a this in front of the space in the replacement pattern of the last command to only replace a space at the beginning of the text. I see. Take my breath away. Yep, that's how. Yep, exactly. Why? Because there might be spaces between a name. A customer could write their entire name in it, their first name and their last name. So we can never know. Yeah. So that's why we don't want to remove the space between the first name and the last name as well. So that's why it is written this way. Cool. The carrot. It's called the carrot. Let's look up the pronunciation. Okay, I can't do it. So define a mark placed below the line to indicate a proposed insertion in a text. Now pronounce carrot. Carrot. Okay, so British pronunciation says it's carrot. Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you can. Oh, sorry.
Carrot.
Carrot. Okay, it's literally like carrot, but it's carrot. Okay, cool. We continue. The carrot the carrot you added means that that's the start of the text, so it will replace a space only if it's at the beginning. Enter the last command, but add 2 more spaces, 3 total at the beginning of the text. So here 2 more and press enter. Now you can see those that space was not so we'll add a this pattern only replace the first space. Add asterisk at the end of the matching pattern to replace all spaces at the beginning of the text. So here is where I'll add it. Press enter. Now if there are multiple spaces, it will take care of all of them at the beginning. Cool. The customer name only had an extra space at the beginning. Unsure as to why, but there may be others with extra spaces at the end as well. You can match the end of text with $sign. Change the matching pattern of the last command so it replaces a single space at the end. The pattern is, so I'll get a hint. The previous command was this. The matching pattern is between the first and the second forward slash. First and the second forward slash. It is between the matching pattern, of course. Change the matching pattern to the suggestion. Okay. I'll get a hint into what am I to do. It's only for the end, I suppose. Okay, so I change this and put a $sign. Now the space after the letter E was removed. Nice. I get down on my knees. And I got down. Add 2 more spaces to the end of the text in the previous command, 3 spaces total. California dreaming. Add 2 more spaces to the end of the text in the previous command, 3 spaces total. So I think they want us to practice. So that happened now. The pattern only replaces a single space at the end. Change the last command so it replaces all spaces. Cool. Why is there no space here? Okay. But I used the global flag. I did use the, oh, we need an asterisk, don't we? Then, yes. That replaced all the spaces at the end of the text. You can use pipe as an OR operator in the matching pattern to replace one pattern or another. So any spaces between, any spaces at the beginning or at the end will be replaced, will be changed. Pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. You can use pipe. You can and we will. We can and we will. Okay. Use it to change the matching pattern, so it would replace any amount of spaces at the beginning and any amount of spaces at the end of the text. Cool. So the beginning one looked like this, and I'm going to add that. But first, let me put a pipe here. Oh yeah, and there's a space required. Okay, and here we put that caret space and then asterisk. Very cool. Yeah, but as you can see here, no spaces were removed. That didn't work. It doesn't like that or operator for some reason. Check the manual of sed. So to check any manual of any command, we use man sed. Okay, so sed stream editor. Okay, so now we know what to call it. It's called stream editor. Cool. So stream editor, what do we want? If you can find anything, bro, that's too vague. Ouch. Script file, suffix, line length, POSIX, regex, extended, separate, sandbox, unbuffered, help, null data. I don't know what you want me to look for. Let's try and again. Suppress automatic printing of pattern space. Is this what we're going to use? Then debug, then script file, symlinks, edits file in place, no, files in place. I don't know. Quit. Next. Somewhere in there is a flag for using extended regular expressions with sed. That might work. We work with extended regular expressions, my friend. Add it to the echo command that didn't work to find out. So dash capital E is the extended regular expressions flag, and now it worked. That trimmed all spaces from the front and end of the text back in the last message of your script. Place the customer name variable in a subshell, echo, and pipe it to a sed command. Cool. That removes all spaces from the front and back. Use the same method you use in the terminal. So I'll copy this much and I'll paste it here. I don't think we'll need echo. I'll cut that line, and instead of echoing this line here, I'll paste it here. So echo this command. Yeah, the subshell should work now. I'll remove the double quotes from this thing. Sed. Okay, what is this? Who are you? G dot slash. Why is there a double quote? Oh, because it was for echo. Makes sense. Echo. It was echo twice. That's why. We don't need that anymore. Yeah. Yes. No. Am I not supposed to echo it anymore? Perhaps. I don't think so. Echo customer name and sed. So $, echo customer name, and then the sed regular expression, and the regular expression ends, and then there's this. Okay. Yeah, change the customer name variable. The previous command was echo. Am I supposed to write an echo line here, perhaps? Nope. Oh, there should also be a dot. I see. Should the dot be here? No. I think there should be two quotes. Okay. Change the customer variable in the last message. So I'm supposed to write this thing here and change that to customer name, I think. Okay. So bike and then this and then dot and then double slash, and I think I'm supposed to put that here. Yeah. Okay. Paste that line. And now I'll change this to the variable called customer name. Yes, it does not work. So I'll copy this entire line and reset the file. Sometimes I don't know if this is the problem or that is the problem. So I'll have to open this file again, close, and this file here. Yeah. Now if I go to the end, I'll see that this is now like this. Okay. Back in the last message of your script, this thing, place the customer name variable in a subshell, echo and pipe it into a sed command that removes all spaces. Use the same method you use in the terminal. I did, my friend. Pass me, please. Test runner failed. That's new. I'll reset the terminal again. I'll reset this again. I'll close this file. I'll open it again to see whether my changes were made. Nope, my changes were not changed. If I run this, what happens? It says test runner failed. So I'll do a soft reset. What can go wrong? Whenever someone says what can go wrong in a movie, usually something goes wrong. I hope this isn't a movie. Oh yeah. That never happens. I'm not being sarcastic. That has never happened. And I click on start with code ally and then it appears again. So there's the first time for everything, perhaps. Perhaps there's a first time for everything. Come on, bro. I think, yeah, the soft reset will take some time. Come on, buddy. I know you can do it. You know what, while this is working, let me go and prepare some coffee for myself. I'll be back in maybe 10-15 minutes. A short break at that. See you in a few minutes. Thank you. Yes. So let's continue. This will be built faster than before because the server was only on standby. You see? Oh no. Oh no. There seems to be a problem. I'll do a soft reset. You can see there's a red error. Let's hope it runs well. Can only hope, man. Yeah. So that's an ouch for me. Because it didn't load in dark mode, so there is a problem. Yeah, I'm not going to post that. One way I can think of solving this is to delete the project and start it again. But I can do a speed run on the project. I'll wait for a few seconds. Yep, it was deleted. I'll have to start the course all over again, of course. First error has appeared. Something seems to be up with the code road. Hmm. I'm going to refresh this page. Not only will I delete this, but also clear my local storage and also delete my cache, clear my cache. So first things first, cache shall be deleted from all time. Now there are different settings. Yes, hosted app data, no passwords, browsing history can, okay, download history, yeah, fine. Cookies, you won't be signed out of Google account, but I'll be signed out of most accounts like this one. I'll leave that. Cache data, yes. Autofill, leave it. Site settings, I'll leave them. So I've cleared that data. Is my phone? Apparently I have a phone call. Just a second, I'll be back. Sorry about that, something came up. Right, back to this. So I'll also clear my local storage. Done. Local storage is a thing right now. After I cleared it, my storage is empty. Very well, I'll refresh this page and check whether this was deleted. It seems it was. I'll refresh this page a bunch of times. I don't know if that will get me the result I'm looking for. I can only hope for this to work now. Otherwise, we won't be able to do much of learning. Yep, we won't be able to unless the dark mode loads a few seconds afterwards. Hmm, it seems we will. I'll be silent for the this part because you guys already know what I'm working on, what I'm doing. So I'll just let you uh, look at it.
Owl. Ouch.
mention in the comments what the name of this character is. The one I just added. This one. Let me know. O. Okay guys, I'm going to end this live video right here. And I'll continue with this in the next live video. I'll schedule it for you for tonight, so you can join in whenever I'm done, whenever I join again. Thank you. Ciao.